Controlling other programs. Perl makes it easy to start other programs and collect their output all from within your Perl program. This is an extremely useful capability for most programs. Perl makes it fairly simple to accomplish. Sometimes it is necessary to run some particular program many times, for instance over every file in PDB to extract secondary structure information. The program itself may not have a way to tell it run yourself over all these files. Also, the output of the program may have all sorts of extraneous information. What you need is a much simpler report that just presents the information that interests you, perhaps in a format that could then be input to another program. With Perl, you can write a program to do exactly this. An important kind of program to automate is a website that provides some useful program or data online. Using the appropriate Perl modules, you can connect to the website, send it to your input, collect the output and then pass the reformat as you wish. Perl is a great way to automate other programs. Here is an example program in Perl that starts another program and collects, passes, reformats and outputs the results. The program will control another program on the same computer. Here we call the stride on a file to collect the report as my@stride output equal to call stride within parenthesis pdb/c1/pdb1c1f.ent. Now pass the stride report into primary sequence and secondary structure prediction using mySequence $structure equal to pass stride of @stride output. Then print out the beginnings of the sequence and the secondary structure as print substring of sequence with the arguments 0 and 80. Then the explanation for the stride subroutine is given. The variables are declared as $filename equal to the arguments. Then the stride program options are $stride equal to user local bin stride, and the option is a variable initialized as empty and the results is an empty array. Then check for the presence of PDB file using the unless structure. The file name is not existed, the file does not seem to be exist and exit the program. Then start up the program, capture and return the output. The pass stride subroutine is given as it is to extract the primary sequence and the secondary structure prediction and returning them in a 2-element array. The variables used are stride report, sequence, string and length. To extract the lines of interest, we use grep functions with the regular expressions. Then process those lines to discard all but the sequence or structure information using the for loop. Then return the information as an array of 2 strings, sequence and string. Then we have to delete the unwanted spaces from the end of the substrings. Then we have to delete the unwanted spaces from the ends of the strings. Here in the subroutine called stride, variables have been made for the program name $stride and for the options you may want to pass $options. Since these are parts of the program you may want to change, put them as variables near the top of the code to make them easy to find and alter. The argument to the subroutine is the PDB file name $filename. The e-filetest operator can be used to check whether a file by that name actually exists. The actual running of the program and collecting its output happens in just one line and return the output as an array of lines.